everyone, it's Happymailqueen. So I have a project share for you guys, and I'm calling this a loaded caddy. So Christmas time I had created those loaded envelopes and it was really fun to make, but I kind of put a little twist on this one and I'm calling it a loaded caddy. And basically, I'm just going to show you my prototype and then I'll show you what I actually ended up creating because I did tweak it. So this is what I created. I wanted my, loaded caddy to have, of course, a handle because, that's what it looks like to me. It's a caddy. And I basically came up with this idea because I was looking at my treat bag topper. And I don't use my treat bag topper very much because I feel like it's really big here. It looks more like a handle to me, and I thought, it'd be really cute if I made that as a topper for, one of those loaded envelopes. So I started out with creating an actual envelope, and then I decided, no, I don't like the way that looks, and so I ended up just kind of making my own envelope that's square instead of the one with the envelope punch board, and then I added this to the topper, and then I did tweak it because this is my prototype. So I did make a gusset, so I did do like an accordion hinge right here on both sides, and what else did I do? And then this part here I kind of moved it down a little more so that you don't really look at the scallop here. Instead, I added a scallop up here, sticking out from this part here. That's kind of, the actual pocket. So, and then basically I did the same thing. I used this light pink Craftsmith paper from Michaels, and then also this beautiful floral print, which is from another Craftsmith paper that I've been wanting to use for a while, and I just think it's so pretty. Let me show you. And you guys probably all have this already. If you haven't yet picked it up at Michaels, you have to pick it up because it's really pretty. This one's called Honeydew. So this is a Valentine project. However, I did use a non-Valentine paper because I wanted to use this specific one, and I have my reasons for why I'm using this specific one. But it's so beautiful, and it has pretty blues and pinks and golds and cream, a little bit of green touches, well, a lot of green actually, and filler papers that I call, like this one. I don't really care for it, but there's a lot of pretty papers that I really love, and sentiments, borders that you can cut up, and then it even has the journaling cards as well. Did I pass it already? I think. Where did it go? Here. Tags that you can cut up, and here, journaling cards that you can cut up. So this is really pretty, and the colors are beautiful, and it reminds me of actually that first one of the first ones that we really loved to when Craftsmith came out with these foiled accented papers. Is it called Tea Time, you guys? I can't remember. It's either Tea Time or Party Time. I can't remember. But it was that, kind of has very similar color scheme. Anyway, enough with my rambling, and let me just show you guys my little loaded caddy. So there it is, and it does look like a loaded envelope. And the only difference is, honestly, is that I added the topper. And the reason I did is because I want the person to be able to hang it after they're done with it, or after they've taken everything out. I just kind of added this, but this tag from Target. But after, you're done with it, it's still pretty. I mean, what do we do with all these, envelopes? I don't know. What do you guys do with it? Those of you who are doing like these loaded envelope swaps. I haven't done a swap yet, but I've gifted them to people. But what do you do with it? You know, I don't think we're going to reuse it, right? We're going to keep it. And I don't know if you guys keep everything in there or, you know, do you like just stick it in a bin? I don't know. But I thought with a handle, then you can actually hang it on your wall. So that was kind of my intention, was so that the recipient can actually hang this on the wall. So let me just show you the dies that I used. I did use the topper die, which is this one right here. And you guys have all probably seen this, I'm sure. It's the one from Lori Whitlock, and it is called a topper die. Let's see where the actual name is. It's called a treat bag topper. Okay, treat bag topper. So designed to just go with a cellophane bag and, you know, as a topper. But you know, it's really big, and that's why I don't use this topper very much, because a lot of the times my packaging is, you know, like small little items. But I do love the handle. Now, there is a smaller topper. I mean, there's different makers, you know. Now, is it a Lawn Fawn maybe, or no? What's the other one? I think it is. Maybe Lawn Fawn might have actually a bag topper that's smaller. So anyway, because it's so big, you know, it kind of looks more like a bag to me, and so hence, you know, Caddy. Okay, so that's what I used for the my little caddy, and as you can see, it is gusseted. So I did, you know, put an accordion hinge on it, and then I used for the front right here. I did use a doily die, and that is a Spellbinders die. That I absolutely love, love, love. Let me pull out all my dice, you guys. Hold on. So I did use, these are the dice that I used. So here's the Spellbinders, in case those of you who are new, you might want to pick one of these up. This is it's called Lace Hearts, and it makes doilies, and it makes like different ones. So you can have this kind of edge, and then the insert here you can remove and use this one. So it's interchangeable, and you also have the key in that little corner. So that, I use that one. I use this one too, but that just to give her as die cuts, you know, to the recipient. I use this one here. I used these Lawn Fawn scripty words. And, you know, they're all Valentine words, XOXO, hugs, love, and for you. Okay. I use this paper tray ink, tag sale die. This one here that some of you had been asking me, or one of you did, it's a Jen Long. It's called Phrase Love with Hearts. Expression, yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, and then I also use this paper tray ink, My Creative Time, which is, there's two different ones that I use. This is the fun size, the smaller one here. This one, sorry, mind frame. This one and this one is the fun size, and this is the small scallop to bow die, right there. Let's see, what else? I think that's all I use. Oh, and then this one right here, which is a wallflower rosette, heart rosette die, which I'm trying to find it for you guys. So, okay, so this is the die here, and I'm trying to show you all the pieces. There's like a, anyway, it's called the Rosette Hearts die by Waffle Flower. Okay, so those are the dies that I used. Okay, so back to this. I did use that Craftsmith paper, honeydew. And then I cut this out with glitter paper, made a heart rosette, and this one here is actually a Hobby Lobby. I don't know if it's a button. It comes like this, and it comes in a pack of 3, and they are metallic, and they're pearl hearts. And you'll find this in the, I don't know if they still have them because they kind of clearance these out, but you find it in the, wedding section at Hobby Lobby. And I got this for a really good deal too, so I grabbed what I could because it was in the clearance aisle for, I can't remember now if it was 60 or 80% off. Then, so here's my wand, and you guys have seen me show this before using the, pipe cleaners. So I'm giving her that. I showed you this the last time when I made a rosette share video. And then here I put some trims. This is the trims that I get, Ofray trims from Walmart, which I can't seem to find right now, this particular color. Use this sequence trim from, I believe that sequence trim is from Daiso. And then see how I did the scallop right here? And what's cool about this is I used my Martha Stewart punch, the medallion punch. That's what I used to make these scallops. And then it's an edge, punch. So I just scalloped the edge here. And that totally matches the scallop, which I cut off here from that topper, if you guys remember seeing. See? For the scallop topper. It's not a scallop topper, it's a treat bag topper, but it's scalloped. Yeah. I decided to kind of invert the scallop and make it on the edge of the actual pocket. If that makes sense, I hope. So then I just filled it up with some handmade things. My shakers, which I've already shown you guys on another video. My heart shakers. These I haven't shared with you guys, but these are basically using the paper from this collection, the Honeydew collection, and I basically just packaged it with this, another, is it a Spellbinders? I think it's another Spellbinders. No, it's not. It's a, this die. Sizzix. It's a Sizzix. Labels, Regal Labels by Stephanie Bernard. And I used the third biggest one, I think. I think it's the third one. Or is it the second? Yeah, it's the third. Nope, it's the second biggest one. The second biggest one, just to, for a background for this. And then I just put my, my hearts, my heart rosettes. And these little words here is a word die. Oh shoot, I forgot to pull that die. Just these two, sorry. That's the one from Hobby Lobby, the small word dies. And then that is, I can't remember if this is from Hobby Lobby too. It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but it's just one of the embellishments from I don't know, a couple years ago maybe, or last year. One of those Valentine embellishments. So the bow here, this is the fun size scalloped bow from My Creative Time. So yeah, that's how I packaged it. This one here, I used making a small medallion using that Martha Stewart punch. This little heart here is from this die right here, the smallest one, which is Cross Stitch My Heart. This was given to me by Bridget, Shoe Princess 1, and this is a memory box. Yeah, memory box die. So I made that. And this is one of the Spellbinders lacy oval, lacy, I always want to say oval. It's a lacy circle, and then I embossed it with my Swiss Dots embossing folder by Cuttlebug. And I think that's all I was able to fit. Oh, and then I made this pretty tag, and I used one of my pom-poms here to attach to some seam binding bow that I created here on the top. And this die, this is really not a die. Well, no, I'm sorry. It is a die, but it's not a tag die. It's actually from, I created a tag out of that die cut. That is, ooh, I don't know what I did with it. I forgot what the die is called, but anyway, it's not a tag. It's shaped like this. This is actually, oh, I know. It's from the, oh gosh, it's another Sizzix die. I can't remember what it's called. It's the one that makes the mini albums. And all I did was use one of the dies to cut this part out, and then I cut it a little bit shorter here because it creates holes here for the mini, because it's designed to be one of the pages of the mini. And then I have a die that you can put in the center here to make a little slit. So, and I created this tag. I backed it up with 110-pound cream paper, cardstock, and the pattern paper from Honeydew collection, and then made one of this cross my stitch heart die cut. And then this here is another die, which I can't find the packaging right now, but it's a Sizzix. So really cute. So that's one of the tags. Okay, and then I also created another tag similar to that one, and I used again that pretty Spellbinders die, and I keep forgetting what it's called. Why can't I remember, you guys? It's called Lace Hearts. Lace Hearts die cut. That's from a Sizzix heart die. I can't remember what it is, but it's the thick, one of the thick dies. And then again, that cross my stitch die, and that shine is the same word die from Hobby Lobby. I put some trim here, some tulle up here, and a little heart gem, which is Satin Crystals by Prima, and used one of the tassels from Target. So there's another tag. I made several tags, so I don't remember what I do with the others. Oh, I made a pocket in the back, sorry. So this is how it looks in the front, and it is gusseted. And then in the back, I made another gusseted pocket. See that? And then I have some more tags here. And there's one tag. And this one I used, this is a Stephanie Bernard die, the one I used around Christmas time, which is the insert of that tag holder die. And then this is, again, that tag holder die. Okay, so that's how I created these. So super cute and simple tags that I just wanted to put in there. This is another die that is from Tonic's Studio, which is, what is that one called? It's this one right here, which is Someone Special, I think it's called. And you get all these dies plus that strip of this one. It looks like this. Not these. This is a different. I just stuck it in there. I didn't want to lose it. But that's what this die is. It looks like that. I've just cut it to size. So that's how the back looks like. So it's my little caddy. See, and then you can just hang it on your wall. And it looks like a caddy to me, like you can put your mail and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. It's one of those like wall caddies that usually has like one and another slot here, and then you can just like put your mail. That's what it looks like. So, and I made a card. Oh, before I get to that, I made this one. It's already packaged, so I'm not going to take it out. But it is one of those heart ornaments inspired by Luisa Diaz, who is KSP by Luisa. And let me show you one that I created also. It's a little bit different, but it's one of those. I saw she had a tutorial on it, and then I saw Erica make one, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever, so I had to try to make one so I can use these bushy tassels from Target. So, and again, that's another Spellbinders die. That same one that I showed. Okay, and the My Creative Time scallop bow die, and another Sizzix die there. So that's how that looks like, and there is foam in the middle, so it is pretty sturdy, but it's really light. So I didn't use chipboard, or I think you can use chipboard is how she created hers. But did she use chipboard? I don't know, but anyway, it's really light. I've used foam just to give it a little more dimension. So I did that one, and then I made some rosettes using that paper, and this is very similar to the other ones that I showed you guys. It's just a different paper. Then I made these cards. Well, I should say I made these cards. It's already packaged, but as you can see, they're like little, I think it's 3 1/4 by 3 small note cards with a bow on top, and it's shabby because it's floral print. Really pretty. And in the back I just kind of stamped. But this is how the card looks like. And except for this one I added a heart behind the bow. The others are just plain and they just have bows on top. And I added a word die. The others are plain so that, you know, the recipient can just decorate it themselves. But these are really cute. And they're just cute little note cards, and they just kind of remind me of those 3 by 3 shakers and cards that Tara makes. I think they're so cute. But I used the paper tray ink die. This one. Tag sale. So basically I just made sure that my paper, when I put it on top, that it's below this edge here, so it doesn't completely cut. So what I do is I'll fold paper. I'll have it folded already, you know, like a card, and then I'll put this right below that scored line and catch that scallop. Oops. Catch that first notch right there. That's where I lined it up. And that's how I create the card. So I hope that made sense. Let me just show you. So you basically cut down here. And it gives you about I think it's about 3 1/4 inch down. This might be a little bit smaller here. It might be like 3 1/8 something like that. That's the size. So that is my little note card. And then I packaged some bows. Not pretty. Again, that paper is just so pretty. Look at that pattern. That's from that paper, the honeydew. That's from the paper as well. For the bottom, I just used glitter paper though. Pink glitter paper from Michaels. And that is so pretty. That's another beautiful, beautiful honeydew paper. And then, let me just move these over so you guys can see better. Then I also created sort of like a flip book card. Now I saw Crystal create some flip books and they were so cute. And I had gotten one of these flip books from Erica. I made mine really, really simple though, but I got it last year for Valentine's Day, and I've never made one of these style flip books. It's not that much of a flip book. It's more like an envelope card, I guess you could say. But anyway, I put a belly band. So it opens like that. And then my belly band is, again, using that lace heart die. I love that die. And the scalloped, my favorite things, my Creative Time bow die. I used one of these stretchy trims from Hobby Lobby, and then I cut out another die cut there just to finish the back. So that's how the belly band looks like, stretchy belly band. This here is from that doily that you get from Michaels. It's the heart doily. And I'll show you guys in a minute how that looks like, but it's just one of the corners, just for decorative purposes. The back, I left it very plain, and I just put this, another die cut, and this one is another die, one of my heart dies, and I can't remember which one it is. It is, I don't know what I did with it, but anyway, I got that at Michael's. I think, I'm not sure if it's a Sizzix die. I think it might be one of those foam dies. Anyway, so you open it like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. So it's basically just opening up an envelope, an unsealed envelope. And look at how cute my little puppy is. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Yes, so I cut the puppy from one of my new dies, the Cottage Cuts Puppy Love, I think it's called. And I love that die. It's so adorable, you guys. Absolutely love it. And super easy too to assemble. So I was very happy with it. And I just decorated. So just using die cuts. And then this one here I didn't die cut, but it's a big heart that has these pretty scallops edging, and that's from Michaels. It comes in gold and pink from Michaels at their in their Valentine section. And I used one of those puffy hearts from Hobby Lobby. No, that one is from Target Dollar Spot. It comes with pink and this one right here. I should have grabbed more, but it's so pretty. Love that combination. I used a trim from my stash, another trim from my stash, and those scripty dies from Lawn Fawn, Prima Flower, and I use these little like dewdrops. They look like dewdrops, but they're K & Company. They're super tiny, and they came in a pack, so they're just kind of randomly placed. And this is one of the die cuts, cut-aparts from journaling cards from the collection. So some seam binding up here, another Queen & Company Pave heart, bling bling there. So super cute, and I love my little doggy. Reminds me of my dog, but my dog is a boy. So anyway, and that one's another die from the scripty die from Lawn Fawn. So that is my share. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like this little project, and I plan to send this this week, and hopefully the recipient likes it. And it's a surprise, so I'm not going to say who it's for, but hopefully she likes everything. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!